You can't have a great dog without a great owner. While Courage may seem to have a horrifying life full of evil, creepy beings and practically abuse from Eustace, his ray of hope always dials back to Muriel, a nice old lady who's always been there for Courage during his time of need, as well as being his main motivation throughout a lot of deadly scenarios. What more can we learn about her decades later? Well, sit back, grab some snacks, and let's find out together.
I hate macaroni and cheese.
Hey everyone, welcome to 90s Nostalgia. Like every Friday, we're here to share 10 fast facts about a certain icon or property of the 90s as part of our weekly series, Fast Facts Friday. Here are 10 quick facts about Muriel Bagge from Courage the Cowardly Dog. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to 90s Nostalgia, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our countdowns regarding everything 90s. That being said, let's get started. Number 10. Aspiring actress. Throughout the show, we see Muriel's passions in many aspects, whether it's through her knitting, cooking, or even musical talents. One talent that was never really explored was her aspiration for being an actress. While we never really see her do anything related to acting, she did star in HMS during her younger years. Number 9. Voice actor. While cartoons were known for hiring well-established figures as their character voices, Courage the Cowardly Dog is known for shaking things up by casting relatively obscure actors, with Muriel being the prime example of that. Muriel was voiced by Theo White, which remains her most well-known role by far. But that probably doesn't surprise you since this show is as iconic as it is. Her marriage to a Scottish musician is most likely the leading contributor to her pitch-perfect accent. Number 8. Standout family member. Even though Muriel is a sweet and caring lady, the same can't really be said about her family members, seeing as those traits don't really run in the family tree at all. Some of her relatives shown throughout the show tend to have antagonistic traits more often than not, Fred being a prime example of that. If you don't remember him, he's the guy who gave Courage that one ugly haircut. Number 7. Easy target. On the topic of Muriel having a good heart, her best qualities are usually her worst enemy as well. It tends to be the cause of her many abductions, attracting a lot of malicious people and monsters alike that take advantage of Muriel's kindness either for their own personal gain or to bait Courage in some way. Number 6. Life before Courage. Before adopting Courage, Muriel lived a busy life in the city before ultimately retiring as she got a lot older. While we don't see much of her life before retirement, we do know she was a cheerleader in school, went to college and became a secretary, most likely assisted Eustace in his duties at Bagge farmhouse, and had a number of hobbies that led to years of happiness, like knitting, cooking, and even sitar playing. That being said, number 5. Sitar player.
I've won the sitar contest. I get to play my sitar on stage at Radio City Music Hall. Yes!
Who cares?
Yes, Muriel is even an accomplished sitar player, being invited to play the sitar in the episode Courage in the Big Stinkin' City, aka the one with the giant cockroach. She was invited to play it at Radio City Music Hall, located in New York City. Her world-class performance resulted in a huge round of applause, meaning her sitar playing is beyond compare when it comes to others who also play it. Number 4. Rare blood type. It was revealed in the show that Muriel's blood type is ABXYZ, which is an insanely rare blood type, mostly for the fact that it's entirely fictional. Eustace's mother abducted Muriel to run tests on her as a means of harnessing her rare blood type for her research, but Courage was able to get her out of there safe and sound before it was too late. Number 3. Award-winning chef. Even though the running joke of the show was that Muriel uses way too much vinegar in her cooking, it turns out she's actually an award-winning chef. Thanks to the unwarranted advice from her late aunt Gertrude, Muriel holds many culinary awards throughout the show. If you remember, there was an episode where she won an award for the best eggplant, while also winning an award for the best dog food.
Eustace, I'll get to making dinner soon as I'm done cooking that batch of my special secret recipe blue ribbon dog food.
Number 2. Voiced by a man. Though Muriel has been voiced by Theo White for the entirety of the show, the one exception to this was the show's pilot episode, The Chicken from Outer Space. Funnily enough, the pilot even earned an Oscar for Best Animated Short. Number 1. Not always nice. Muriel may be a nice old lady, but this wasn't always the case. In one episode, she's turned into a 3-year-old by a mysterious tornado, which makes Courage take responsibility and care for her. This episode showed us that Muriel was the complete opposite, displaying rude behavior, being messy, loud, and just flat out a difficult person to be around. Remember when we mentioned that she has family members with antagonistic traits? Well, that may have had a role in her behavior, since kids usually mock those closest to them until they grow up to think for themselves. Thankfully, this was just a brief transformation, so Muriel gets to become her old self again, literally. And those were 10 fast facts about Muriel Bagge from Courage the Cowardly Dog. What did you think? Did you enjoy our list? Which other 90s characters should we talk about next? Share them with us in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to 90s Nostalgia for more fast facts every Friday, as well as our wide array of countdowns regarding everything 90s. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.